Hey everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. I wanted to do a part 2 on Charlie Kirk and focus on what the media is saying, that this was a political assassination. If you all do not remember, months ago after Trump won, the Democrats were stating that they wanted to find their own Joe Rogan to bring the males back to the Democratic Party. So it got me to thinking about Charlie Kirk and the fact that he is a family man. He's got a wife and children. And this is literally something that so many men today want. But the Democratic Party is telling men that what they really want is to be with other men. What they really want is to be a beta male that no woman wants. So you have Joe Rogan, you have Charlie Kirk, who I feel was a complete threat to the Democrats and their ideology and their party. You have another man, quote unquote, an alpha male that's going to take even more men away from the Democratic Party. I'm not saying that was what the assassinator was thinking when he took this man out, but I'm only responding in regards to the political assassination point of view that the media keeps bringing up. Had he lived, Charlie Kirk, there's a good chance he could have been president in 10, 15 years. And somebody knows that. As I mentioned in my original video, as a woman who has been talking about the nuclear family and the importance of marriage for many years online, I see and saw firsthand the intense hatred from people for even mentioning that. And I'm speaking from a Black point of view. But you have white liberals and white Democrats out here who even they have a problem with the nuclear family. I just had somebody in another forum, this was a few days ago, told me that I needed to watch, what is it called? Handmaid's Tale. I tried to watch it once and I couldn't get into it. And as I said to the person, and I believe it was a white person, but as I said to them, I said, for starters, I am not a feminist. And number two, I'm not a Democrat. Handmaid's Tale is only terrifying to feminists and the Democratic Party. Again, I didn't watch it enough to really form an opinion. I know a little bit about it. I guess it's supposed to be keeping women as servants to men and, whatever, everything that feminists are scared of. I can't get into that because, again, I'm not a feminist. I don't believe in their ideology. And so whatever it is this person wanted me to watch does not affect me. Anyway. So I think going back to the political assassination, Charlie Kirk was going to be another man that was going to take the male vote away from the Democrats. If you notice, a lot of the men in the Democratic Party, I'm talking about the ones in the media, they're betas. They're soft men. And yeah, many of them might have wives and children, but they still come off as soft. And a lot of them are male feminists. And I have to say, I don't really have a lot of respect for male feminists. I just don't. So the powers that be, whoever they are, they hated the idea of seeing a strong man loving his wife and children, loving America, and also potentially taking more men away from their party. And that's my topic for today.